Well, we had to leave the Flagstaff area. They were getting ready to do pretty much a major shutdown to most of the forest in the area where we were located. So we are headed up to the rim and heading down Lake Mary.
Hey guys, it's Brad and Lily, and I had promised one of the followers that I would kind of go through my my camera system as far as how I use it for driving and how I set it up. So I'm up here at Flagstaff again for one day, and then finally heading to Colorado. So you'll get a lot more content going up that direction. But I thought since we're here, it's kind of a muggy day today, I thought why not just go through and do that. So I'm going to show you kind of how I set it up, what cameras I have. So we're going to walk around the system and show you what's going on. Okay, for my right and left, I have these cameras right here that you can see. And on the back side, whoops, sorry about that. We'll come back here and you can see I have one up here. Now I had originally done that one so that when I was traveling, because I had a motorcycle back here, when I was traveling and I stopped any place, I could see if anybody was trying to mess with it going through a town that might not be so friendly. So the other one I have, which is better for my looking and seeing cars, is underneath here. And it also keeps it kind of out of the weather. So I have 4 cameras total. So going over to this side again, on this one, I have another one up here on the side. Now the way all this works,
Okay, here you can see my monitor, and right next to it my toggle switch is over here. And if I turn this guy on, we'll have my backup camera, the lower one, as you can see it here. And like, let's say I'm making a right-hand turn, then all I do is reach over here and hit this toggle switch, and that is my right side. Same thing if I'm going to make a left-hand turn, I come over here, and that's my left-hand side. I can see to the side of me if there's any blind spots. And if I had the bike, or I want to use the upper one in the middle, I have that one that looks down. And I always keep this one on even when I'm driving, just all the time, just so I can see what's going on back there. And that's pretty much it. And it works very well, because if you don't do that, you have to go through all the different menus. It's kind of just a pain in the butt. So the one thing you want to make sure is you get one, I think they're all different brands, E-Rapta and some other ones, but if you look at them, they look like they're from the same company. You want to get the ones that have triggers, and they'll have several wires for one wire for each camera, and that allows you to set it up as an individual trigger, and that way you can do it that way. Because if not, you've got to deal with their menu control system, and you have to go all the way through the menu to get to one of the cameras that you want, and then all the way back through the other, and I don't want to do that when I'm driving. I just wanted to have it nice and simple and ready to go. Speaking of ready to go, let's hit Lake Mary Road and zip to the rim.
So one thing I wanted to show you guys is when it comes to roads like this that are have a lot of bumps and washboards, really bad, what I do and what I've found is that I have a really great sway bar from Hellwig back here, pretty heavy duty. It's great for when I'm really off-road or for when I'm off camber. It keeps everything really nice. It's great for the highway, keeps the trucks from pushing me over and stuff, but off-road, this is what I do. You look here, that one's attached and that one's detached. And there's a reason for that. When you hit these bumps, every time one tire wants to jump up, the sway bar, what it actually wants to do is push the other tire down. So it's constantly doing this, fighting against itself on those types of roads, that really washboard road. And I've found if I do a disconnect on the rear while I'm hitting those washboard roads, it allows it to pivot a lot nicer and ends up giving me a lot smoother ride. So just a tip, works for me.
Welcome to the beautiful Mogollon Rim. I'll be your guide today as we travel down the Rim Road, known as 300. Please keep your hands and your feet inside. Hate for you to get a splinter. Ha ha ha. No, but seriously, guys, the Mogollon Rim is a beautiful road, and there's a lot of trees along the side of the road. It's just beautiful with the shade. The road is a little bit rough. It's got quite a bit of washboards and some really bad washboard areas. Down below, it's got some really beautiful greenery with ferns. It's a great place to camp, but it's very close to the road. Not my cup of tea. So we'll continue on and see some of the views, the vistas, and get to camp. Hope you enjoy.
So I think we're going to come up to this spot up here. Not bad, eh? as I was waiting for Happy to arrive, I was playing around with this kind of follow cam device. You can attach your GoPro or your phone to it, and it has a remote, but it will also track you as you move in front of it. One of the other features you can do is actually tell it to do a 360 in either the right or the left direction, which was kind of cool. So I was just playing around with that. My ultimate goal is to take it and have it follow my car as I drive by using the remote. I'll let you know if it works. So this is what we woke up to in the morning. The entire valley was covered in fog with a massive amount of wind shooting up through the canyons, just blowing the fog up the canyon walls. Simply amazing to watch. And just like in the midst of any chaos, if you look close enough, you can always find the stillness and the peace.